Hello everyone, today we're learning Bekama Daf Pei Dalet. So it says in the Torah that Ein Tachas Ein, Reuven knocks Shimon's eye out, he deserves to be his eye knocking out. He should pay his eye under eye. So Chazal tell us a big chiddush. That's for sure not a pashtus apostle. Ein tachas ein, regel tachas regel, shein tachas shein. It sounds very much that someone knocks out the teeth, you knock out his teeth. Tell us Chazal, no. It means you pay money. It means you pay money. And we have lots of droshes from different Tanoim and Amoraim how we know this din. So we saw yesterday the Brisa, now we're going to go through more shittis. We're going to start with Shimon Bar Yochai. But it's very interesting, even though that the Torah says Ein Tachas Ein, but we only give money. It's interesting what the Torah is trying to tell you. Why didn't the Torah say clearly money? Why is it said eye under eye? Because in a way the Torah is saying that really what should be done, he took our eye, he deserved his eye taken out. But the halacha is you only pay the money. But how bad it is if someone takes someone else's eye, that's what he gets deserved. But we get away with paying the money. Okay, let's see the Gemara. Tanya Idoch, we learned another brayso. Reb Shimon ben Yochai Omer. What did Reb Shimon ben Yochai say? What's the makori there? It means moment. It says Ein Tachas Ein, moment. It means payment. Ato ima moment yut. I'm trying to say it means money. Oyeino elo ein. Maybe it means literally you knock out Reuven's eye. Mamish, literally. Says Reb Shimon ben Yochai, Areisho Yosuma v'simea. What happened if Reuven who took out Shimon's eye was himself blind? And he made someone else blind. Or Kite, Reuven was without a leg, a hand. V'kitea, and he took someone's hand off. Chiger, he was missing a leg. V'chiger, and he made someone into cut the leg off. Ahaich, and he mekayim b'zeh, Ein Tachas Ein. How are you going to take out his eye? If it literally means Ein Tachas Ein physically, how are you going to take Reuven's eye out? He doesn't have eyes to take out. V'Torah Omra, and you can't say we don't do to him anything. Mishpat echod yelochem. And we learn from there, Mishpat hashav lekulchem, that the laws apply to everyone the same. And this guy, you won't be able to do Ein Tachas Ein. If it means payment, very good. You could always take money from him. If he doesn't have money, he'll pay later. But he doesn't have an eye, and if you say he won't get anything, he won't be Mishpat hashav lekulchem. So that was the Reb Shimon ben Yochai's raya. But the Gemara doesn't like Reb Shimon ben Yochai's raya that means moment. Amri ibn Yeshiva said, Umay kushya, what's the raya? Dilma echa de efsha efsha. Maybe when you could take out his eye, you take out his eye. Echa de lo efsha, upatrina le. And if he doesn't have an eye, so you just don't take out his eye and he goes away free. If that's a problem with Mishpat hashav lekulchem, someone who doesn't have 12 months to live, he's called a treifa, and he killed a healthy man. What could we do to him? We can't do anything to him. Why not? Because to make him, to mechayev himisa, you need Eidim. And to be Eidim, to have the ability to work, Eidim need to be yochel azimon, that someone could say, oh, you're with us on that day, and then we say, kasher zomam lasis lachiv, we do to him. But you can't do kasher zomam, why not? Because they tried killing someone who's a treifa, someone who's only going to live for, he's not considered a strong life person. So you're not going to say, you can't kill someone who's healthy because of what they did. So it's Eidu Sheiter Cholazimon, it's not Shema Eidu. So someone who kills, who's a treifa, you can't do anything to him. So because of that, you won't kill. When you could kill the person, or when you could do the din, that's right, of, let's say, taking out the eye, if you took someone's eye out, in a case where you can't, if he doesn't have an eye, we let him go. And that's no raya that it must be moment, because really maybe it means literally eye under eye. And in a case where he doesn't have an eye, you just don't do anything to him, like a treifa who kills, and it's not chisoron in mishpat echod lochem. The Rabbi Shmuel Tana, Rabbi Shmuel has a different drasha to say that means moment. Omar Kro Keni Nosen boy. It says that the someone who did a mumba misa Keni Nosen boy. Ve'ein nesina, and what does nesina mean? Elo moment, we mentioned this Rabbi Shmuel on Pegimel on base already, that nesina means moment. So he says, it says you should inosin. The lashon nesina means moment, so it means not literally taking out his eye. Says the Gemara, Elo me'ato, if so, kasher iten mum ba'odom, at the beginning of the pasuk it says when a person iten mum to a person, and that can't be moment, it means literally he knocked out his eye. Right? So ochinami de momoinu doesn't make any sense. Amri the Rabbi Shmuel Krei Sera Darshi. They had the extra pasuk, and that made them darshan this. Mechti, let's see. Ksiv, it says ve'ishki iten mum ba'amisoy, and a man who will do a wound to his friend, kasher also, like he did, keni osiloi, so should be done to him. Why? Keni nosen boilomali. Why do we need? We have already the pasuk that keni osa. Why do we need the pasuk before that we said of keni nosen? Why did we add it? It's added on. Shema mino momo, and the Torah is trying to tell you nesina. Nesina means money, and not literally. Says the Gemara, if so, but we still have the kasha that we said before. Kasher iten mum ba'odom lomali. But it doesn't make sense to say kasher iten mum, and iten means nesina. So the Gemara, I did the boy michtav keni nosen boy, since we want to say keni nosen boy and it means loshen moment, but it could also mashma a loshen of a wound. So also in the ratio of the pasuk we use that loshen. The Torah used that loshen. So we could learn from this extra yita that it says keni nosen, that it means moment, and not literally taking an eye out of the person who took someone's eye out. The Be'er Abchia have a different limud. Omar Kro, it says Yad B'Yad. It says Omar Kro, Yad B'Yad. It says in the pasuk that when the payment, let's read the pasuk. V'lo tochoi sinecho nefesh b'nefesh, ayin b'ayin, shen b'shen, yod b'yod, regel b'regel. So what does Yad B'Yad? It means Dovo, Anisan, Miyad Liad, something that you give over hand to hand. Mind you, why is it the thing that you give over from hand to hand? Moment, it always goes over. You go to the shop, you give someone's hand some money, etc. Elo me'ato, so therefore it means, because the Torah says you should pay Miyad B'Yad, it means pay money. Elo me'ato, says the Gemara, if so, regel b'regel lami. Hochiu. It says also regel b'regel, what are you going to darshan over there? Something that gives over from leg to leg? Makes no sense. Amri, the Be'er Abchia tan kroy serika darsha. Be'er Abchia had the extra pasuk. Mechti. Let's see. Ksiv, it says vasistem lo yikasher zomam laosis loachiv. Over there it's talking about Eidin Zoimim, about the pasuk of Yad Liad. And it says already you should do whatever he tried doing to his friend. Isal kedai toch mamish, if he means that if he tried, he said, these Eidin Zoimim said Reuven took out someone's eye. And then we find out, and the din would be that Reuven's eye gets taken out, and now we find that it's doimimim, so we'll take their eyes out. Isal kedai toch mamish, yad b'yad lo moli. Why do you need? It means kasha zomam, whatever he tried causing, so you should do. Why is it extra that it says yad b'yad? Shema mino momoin. It's coming to tell you that you need to pay momon for this damage, and not literally ayin tachasayim. Regel b'regel omali. So why did it say still regel b'regel? What are we darshaning from there? So the Gemara, yad b'yad, kotav nami regel b'regel. It fits in to say yad b'yad, regel b'regel, not to change the type of saying things. Abaye Omar. Now we have Amiroim who say reasons why we know it's moment. Abaye Omar. The Bach changes it to Abaye Omar. Asya mi de Toni de Bechizkia. Sorry, he's also saying from a Brisa, from the Toni de Bechizkia. The Toni de Bechizkia, ayin tachas ayin, nefesh tachas nefesh. It says a eye for eye and a soul for soul. V'loi nefesh v'ayin, not a soul and an eye, tachas ayin for eye. V'isal kedai toch mamish. If you think it means literally taking his eye out, zinin de mashkachas lo ayin v'nefesh tachas ayin. You have a situation where for someone Reuven took Shimon's eye out, will take away his soul and his eye, and the Torah says only the eye for eye, not the eye and the soul for the eye. Why? The Be'adi, the overlay, when they made him blind, this Reuven who caused Shimon to be blind, nafkele nishmosa, he died from it, and therefore it's not the eye for eye. It's a eye and the soul for eye, and that the Torah doesn't say. Said the Gemara, Umi Kushya, Is that the shaila? Maybe we estimate if we take out his eye, will he die or not? If he could get this getting blind without dying of dinan, we take out his eye. If not, if we scared he's going to die from taking out his eye, lo have dinan. We won't take out his eye. So what's a shaila that it's a nefesh and ein tachas ein? No, we'll estimate. So the Gemara ve'im dinan de motzi mikabel uvav dinan bei. And if you will estimate, and we see that it's okay to do him, v'nofak ruche, and he died, imais leimus, and if he dies, he should die. Milo itnanded, we don't learn gabi malchus and do meistachas yodoi potter. So the Gemara and malchus, Bezdin estimate you may get 39 malchus, and Bezdin estimate if it's too much for you, if you might die from it. If you might die from it, they'll give you less malchus. So, because malchus is not many kill, but tell the mission over there that if you estimated him, let's say 30, and you got to 25 and he died, okay, it was a mistake, it's a bad mistake, this person died, but it happens, but it doesn't mean that's his punishment. It's not called ein nefesh v'ayin tachas ayin, it's only ayin tachas ayin, and sometimes it happens that his nefesh also comes out, but you'll estimate that that's not a raya, that it means moment and not literally. Rav Zvid Mishmei Derova Omar. Rav Zvid in the name of Rabbah. He was already at the beginning of the Amiroim Seifat Hanoim. Omar Kro. Petza tachas petza. It says in the pasuk petza for petza. If someone calls the petza, he gets a petza. Liten, and it's coming to darshan to you. Liten tzar b'makom nezek. That not only, like we said in the Mishnah, you don't only pay the damage, you also pay the pain, the tzar. So it's coming to tell you that's what you learn that from petza tachas petza. That's extra to tell you that there is nezek. Tsar. Mamish, if it means mamish, that when someone takes out the eye, you take out his eye, like when Reuven took Shimon's eye out. He had pain. Reuven also has pain when we take his eye out because that's his punishment. And therefore, so he also has pain, so why should he have to pay for pain? He also got through pain. If he means eye for eye, literally, why should he pay for pain? He got the pain, he got the same punishment. So the Gemara, no. Elomai means mom, and that's what we're saying, that's what Rabbi is saying. My kushia, said the Gemara, what's Rabbi's shaila? Dilma eki inish the man peklish, ve'isle tzarat fei. Maybe there's a spoiled man who every little thing is more painful for him, he's more spoiled. The iki inish, and the other person, the loy mefanik, that's not spoiled, ve'lesle tzara, and for him pain is much less significant, and he's less spoiled. Lemay nafkamina, and what's the nafkamina about that? Lemeisav le'ayich, the beini ubeini. So let's say Reuven took Shimon's eye out, and really, let's say we take our Reuven's eye out. And why do we say about tzar, or Reuven also has tzar? But maybe Shimon, for him the tzar, we said we estimated for each person what type of person he is. So maybe for him the tzar is $1,000. Mashenkin for Reuven, it's only $600. So right, we take our Reuven's eye, we also have to pay the difference that Shimon was nizik more than when he got paid off. It wasn't a proper ayin tachas ayin, he has to pay back the rest with money, the 400. But from there you don't have no raya. That means moment. Rav Papa Mishmei Derova Omar. Rav Papa in the name of Rabba said something very similar. Omar Kro v'rapo yirape. Tell them pasuk twice v'rapo yirape. Litin rufor b'mokim nezek. Like we learned in the Mishnah, that not only nezek you have to pay, you also have to pay for doctor fees. V'yisal kedai toch mamish. If you want to tell me that when it says Ein Tachasayne means literally, like Shimon needs a doctor after he got his eye out. Reuven also needs a doctor for his eye coming out, so why should he pay Shimon for it? Says the Gemara, my kushya, that's a raya. Hello, my Rav is saying that it must be that it's moment you don't take out his eye, you pay the value of the eye, and that's why you also have to pay him for the doctors. So the Gemara, my kusha, what's the raya that from there you say it means moment is Dilma, maybe Echad is solik psori ahai, to Ika, the other person, the solik psori ahai, that his meat gets better, his wound gets better quickly, and he needs less doctor fees. V'ika, and there is a person, that takes a long time until he gets better. He needs a long time doctor treatment, it costs more. And what's the difference to estimate it? The Beni, if Shimon, his doctor fees are higher than Reuven, not only we knock out his eye, he also has to pay the difference of the doctor fees to Shimon because he caused him that damage. But really, there's no raya from there that means moment, maybe it means literally. Rashi says a new way how we learn it. We learn for a type of Shova that it says tachas by mazik and it says tachas by shor. Like over there means money, also here means money. It says by hezek ayin tachas ayin, eye for eye, and it says the word tachas. Also by mazik shor, yishalem shor tachas ashor. You should pay a shor under a shor, so it also says tachas. Malal on moment, like over there by a shor and izok. You pay money. Afkan also when you mazik a person, moment, it also means money. Says the Gemara, no, I don't like the thing of Rav Ashi. You said there's the extra word tachas, so we learn from sure. If you're ready, you're learning tachas. I'll learn tachas from somewhere else. My chos is the alphas tachas mishor. What makes you say to learn tachas from an ox? Neilef tachas meodom. Let's learn from a person. The tachas means literally. Dechsi v'nosatot nefesh tachas nefesh. A person who kills, you kill him, and it means literally. So let's learn it means eye for eye, literally. Malal on mamish, like over there means literally. Afkan mamish, also here it should be literally. Amri says the Gemara, no. Donin in Nizokim. I prefer to learn from Shor because Shor is talking about Nizokim, and we are asking about someone who's mazik his friend and took out his eye, and I don't want to learn. Vein Donin Nizokim Misa. I don't want to learn Nizokim from a different case over there about nefesh tachas nefesh. It's about killing. I don't want to talk about killing. I prefer to learn from the comparison. So the Gemara Adirabba, no, that learning from Adam is more comparison. Why? Donim Adam Yodom, it's better to learn Adam Yodom. Vein Donim Adam B'mehema. I prefer to learn, even though that's Misa, but it's a person who was mazik to a person who killed. It's better than learning a person who was mazik from a cow that was mazik. Hello, Ravashi says, which tachas asher ino? By the pasuk of someone who's oines, let's read the pasuk. V'nosan haish hashoichiv imo lavi anara chamishim kesef v'lo yisir leisho tachas asher ino lo yuchal shalcho kol yomo. So we learn over there the punishment of money. Yolifle over there we learn it's also nizokim. He caused damage, and also it's a person who caused a nizokim, and over there the payment is money. So we learn from tachas asherino yolifle odom yodom. It's also a person who's mazik from a person who's mazik, a person from a person. And nizokim, and over there it's about nezek no misa, and it means moment. So also here it means moment and not literally ayin tachas ayin. Tani Rabbi Lezer oima. Rabbi Lezer says ayin tachas ayin mamish. It means literally. For the Chur at this point, the Gemara understands. Yeah, literally, eye for eye. Reuven knocked Shimon's eye out. We knocked Reuven's eye out. Says the Gemara, "Mamish hakadaitov." Does that what you think that what it means? Rabbi Lezer Leslie kol chol ani tanoi. He doesn't hold like all these tanoim we just said. That hold droshes from all over the place. That it means moment. Omar Rabba says Rabba loimar. He means to say she'en oisin shomim ois she'en shomim oisoi ke'eved. That we don't estimate him like a slave. The Gemara is going to understand it. It's going to go through a few stages till we understand what we really mean. But we don't estimate him like a slave. How do we estimate him? Ben Churim, like a free man. Ben Churim Isle Domi, there's no value. The value is only in the market of slaves for a human. Ela Omar Ravashi, Lo Imashen Shomim Oisoi Benizak Ela Bemazik. It means to say, when it says ayin tachas ayin, so we said we go to the market and we see how much a person like him is worth with an eye and without an eye. But which person, the nizak or the mazik? So pashtos, it means you go, the Shimon's eyes out, we go to the market and we see how much is Shimon's eye worth. And then we say Reuven has to pay that. So he's mechadish, no. We estimate how much Reuven, the Mavik's eye, is worth without the eye and with eye, and that's ayin tachas ayin, eye for eye, and that's how much we don't literally do it, and that's how much you have to pay money-wise. Au chamr. And the Chur, that Pshat Rabbi Loza also explains a bit why the Torah used all the loshon of eye for eye, because it wants to say it's in that type of eye, the eye for eye, meaning that the value of the Mavik's eye. It's literally eye for eye. You really need to take out the eye of the mazik, but the Torah is like chatzolov and says, okay, you can pay money instead. Au Chamra, this donkey, the Kota Yoda the Yenuka cut off a hand of a young child. Also, the Kamed Rav Papa Bar Shmuel, he came in front of Rav Papa, the son of Shmuel, Omaluhu. So he passed into them, Zilu Shumulei Abod Dvorim. Go estimate Abod Dvorim. Omale Rava said the Rava to him, V'hanon Chamishotnan. What do you mean Abod? What's this Abod Dvorim? There's Chamishon now Mishnah. Nezek Tzar Sheves Ripush Boishes. Omale Lebar Mi Nezek. Yeah, I meant the 4 that instead Nezek there's always. I meant the 4 on top of that. Kamina, I said. Omale Abaye V'chamoru. It was a donkey, wasn't he? He didn't know the story. He thought it was an Odom. That's why he said Chamisha Dvorim. He said, no, but it was a donkey who bit the hand off. And Chamor only pays Nezek. He doesn't pay Abod Dvorim. Zilu Shumulei Nizke. Go estimate only the Nezek of his, because the Chamor pays Nezek. Go estimate it. So the Gemara asked, or they asked him, the boy. You need to estimate him like a slave. How are you going to estimate his value of his hand? You need to take him to the market and estimate him like a slave. He said to him, yeah, go estimate him like a slave. Take it to the market, see how much it's worth of a hand without a hand, and that's how much he needs to pay. The father of the baby said, I don't want this. Is embarrassing for me, that for my son to go to a market, slave market, and be offered for slave and see how much people pay less because he's missing a hand. It's going to shame the kid. It's going to give him a bad feeling. I don't want that. I prefer not having the money. So they told the father, this money, what do you do with the money that you get for the child's damage? You put it in a hedge fund, you put it in an investment, you hold it, or you hold it for your kid. So it's meant to go to him, so you're making him lose. Very nice, you care about his emotional care to be as if sold as a slave, but it's his money. So when he'll be a grown-up man, been 13 years old, I imagine, he'll tell him, this what happened, that they want to go with you to the market as a slave. See here, take $1,000 or 10,000, however the man was rich, and he make him happy. Or maybe the value he had to give him, but it sounds like just to make him happy. I don't want to go to the market of slaves. Autura, this ox, the olas yode de enuka, it chewed the hand of a child. Osele kamedi Rava, it came in front of Rava, omalo uzilu shaimiu ka'avda. Go estimate him like a slave. Omuleva omaru do oma kolanishan ke'evet en goyvi moishu bevovel. Didn't you, Rava, say that anything that you need to estimate in Bovel, you need Dayoni Mumchi, meaning if it means something that you need to know how much it costs, how much you need to pay is by going to the slave market. We don't do going to estimations of going to the slave market, and we don't pass them such psokim. Anything that you need to take him to estimate him like a eved and goyim, we don't paskin. We're going to see soon lots of things they stopped paskening, like knossos and other things that they stopped in Bovel. They didn't dan anymore. Omalohu loitzricha the tofas. Says Rava, you know why I'm saying it needs to be estimated, because if the nizak will grab, he can't grab everything. We have to know how much he deserves. So, because even though loidonim tofas loy mafkinim in, but we need to know how much. That's how we should estimate him. Rava letamei, Rava going to fear sheta doma, Rava niske shor b'shor, an ox who caused damage to an ox, beniske, and the damage of